Hi everyone, we're the Davis family here supporting Hammer and Hank the Tank, Team Hammer and Hank the Tank. I'm Mark Davis.
And Davis.
And this is Henry. And we're here today to support Cure SMA and their walk and roll, virtual walk and roll. We've been supporting the organization for a few years now since our son Henry's diagnosis, and we're thrilled to continue. We love the people and the organization. It's a great effort by everyone, and we can't wait to continue in the future and get back to a normal non-virtual walk. So what we're doing today is cutting the ribbon to symbolize the start of the virtual walk. So with that,
All right, Henry.
okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Whee!
Wheelie.
Wheelie. Yeah, wheelie.
Do wheelie.
Woo! So thank you to everyone on Team Hammer and Hank and other teams for help supporting the cause. And with that, to get the ceremony kicked off, we'll turn it back over to Sarah.
Good morning, walkers and rollers. Thank you to the Davis family of Charlotte, North Carolina for kicking off our final virtual walk and roll of 2020. Team Hammer and Hank the Tank was granted this honor because they raised over $17,000. Wow. Thank you and congratulations to everyone on Team Hammer and Hank. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Sarah and I'll be your host for today's virtual walk and roll celebration ceremony. I'm coming to you live from Chicago. While we can't be together today, we still want to hear from you. Our viewers at home will play an important role in today's celebration ceremony. Whether you're joining us on Facebook or YouTube, take a moment to find the comment section. On YouTube, scroll to the bottom of this video and click Add Public Comment. You'll need to be signed into your YouTube account or sign in using your Gmail address. On Facebook, click Comment at the bottom of this video. Once you're logged in, give your team a shout out, tell us who you're walking or rolling for, or say hi to one of the special guests who will be joining us on screen. Now, we've got a challenge for all you viewers at home. Our last virtual walk and roll celebration ceremony in September reached over 2,400 views by the end of walk weekend. We know we can beat that number, but we need your help. Pull out your phone, open social media or a group message with all your friends and family and let them know that you're tuned in to Cure SMA's virtual walk and roll celebration ceremony. Ask that they tune in too. The link to share this video is now in the comments section. Remember, this is being recorded, so even after the celebration ceremony is finished, keep sharing. Over the past 8 weeks, hundreds of people from across the country have participated in this virtual walk. Funds raised through this program make an immediate impact and support goals like advancing research for additional care and treatment options for SMA, and provide new education and support programs that benefit everyone in the SMA community. We challenged you to raise awareness by sharing photos and creating teams like never before. And all across the country, you answered the call. Check out the photo reel on screen to see all the fun and creative things the SMA community did to get the word out. This morning, we are going to hear community spotlight stories, learn more about National Caregiver Awareness Month, announce our top fundraising teams, and share a special opportunity to make your donation go twice as far this weekend. Now, we're coming to you live before you get ready to walk, roll, or celebrate. But first, I'm going to turn it over to Melanie and Megan to kick things off. Take it away, y'all.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you to everyone who's joined us this morning. Like Sarah said, make sure to share this video and let your network know that you're watching this morning. While the ceremony is happening today, we want to hear what's happening with everyone at home. I will ask you questions and I will have you answer in the comment section. We will share some of your answers live.
Good morning, everyone. To get things started, let's hear from a few people who have joined us. We have Madison, who's joining us from Arizona, the Satari family, who's joining us in California, Samuel's Miracle in Action from Louisville, Cure for Christopher, who's also joining us from Arizona, and Addison and her family joining us in Tennessee. Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to hear from all of you. Now, I want to hear what team you are a part of and where you are joining us from. Let me know in the comments, and you might hear me say your name next.
Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Megan. By fundraising, our teams and participants had the opportunity to win a chance at being part of some of the videos you'll see today. Kevin Shafer of Kevin's Cruisers from North Carolina was our top individual fundraiser as of October 23rd, having raised $10,000 for Cure SMA. Great job, Kevin. As a result, he has a very special role of being part of today's Q&A with his caregiver, Randy Clark. They're going to tell us a bit more about this month, which happens to be National Caregiver Awareness Month. Now we'll turn it over to our host for today's Q&A, Kristen Resendez of Texas. Ready to take it away, Kristen?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen Resendez. I'm mother to Jack, who was born with spinal muscular atrophy. I'm excited to be here today because the walk and roll means a lot to me and my family. And November is National Caregiver Month. And what that means, it's time to celebrate the contributions of caregivers and provide them with tools they need and to continue to advocate for the person that they care for and themselves. Anyways, I'm excited to be here today, and I'd like to introduce the members of our panel. We have disability advocate, podcaster, and blogger Kevin Shafer. And I know Kevin lives with SMA, and I believe he lives in North Carolina.
I do, right in Cary, North Carolina.
Great. Well, we're happy to have you and your caregiver and friend, Randy Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Well, obviously, having a caregiver is essential to your everyday life. What is it like when you hire a new PCA? What are some of the qualities that you look for? What is essential to you specifically?
Yeah, that's a great question, because it's like, and it's always a little nerve-wracking hiring someone new because it is such an intimate experience, and you just get comfortable with people who know exactly what your needs are and how your daily life goes and everything like that. So but the qualities I look for, someone who will listen and is because unfortunately that's the experience I've had before where some caregivers try to do things their own way, and it's being an SMA mom, it's you need some real specificity, and every person with SMA is different and has their routine that works for them, and so that ability to listen and communicate is really essential. Experience is definitely a factor, but at the same time, I've had younger CNAs who hadn't had much experience before, and as long as they're willing to learn and willing to adapt, I'm totally fine. It's always great to have someone who's a veteran and and they've worked with all kinds of equipment, be it Hoyer lifts or whatever. That makes it a lot easier. But I'd say, really the listening and communication aspect.
Do you have any advice for someone that may be hiring their first caregiver?
Yeah, I would say, Randy and I clicked right away, so that was a no-brainer to hire him. But at the same time, I go through a bunch of people before you're ready to pick the right one, because you want to pick people that will stay and you want to make sure can handle your needs. So don't just hire the first person that comes in. Ask really thorough questions. And
what is the best part about your job as a PCA, particularly with Kevin?
The best part is all right, I'm not gonna get too sensitive. I think from my point of view today, I think the best part of being a CNA with Kevin is seeing the growth of Kevin. I met Kevin when he was in in college, and just seeing him work so hard to get through there, and thinking about all the obstacles he had to do just to wake up in that morning, all the things we had to go through so he could go to school, so he could, go to the newspaper and write. And and it was really, inspirational to me. I think seeing just the growth. I mean, now he's working, and he's a manager of, I mean, it's amazing. It's like those are the things that you can't put a price on. It's like, and like, hey, everything that in this period of time or whatever, I had some part of. Maybe it was just, hey, man, when I came in on Saturday night when he was having that hard day at work, and I come in, the first thing I say is always 99% a joke. And he's like, well, dude, man, that's funny. Man, maybe my day's not that hard anymore, Just helping them out, and just seeing that growth. I'm understanding that, yeah, they do have a life outside of you. Understand that that they do not not ever over appreciate them. So like Kevin still says thank you all the time, even though it's something that I'm gonna do regardless. He's always like, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. So it's just understanding that it's not like I said, it's not a glamorous field, but if someone's doing it consistently, they obviously really enjoy the job. Because if they didn't, there's a lot of other things they could do that would not half of the energy that it requires to be a caregiver, and half of the mental energy that it requires too.
Well, thank you to Kevin and Randy for joining us today and sharing their stories during National Caregiver Awareness Month. And thank you to all the caregivers that are supporting individuals with SMA every day. Back to you, Megan and Melanie.
Thank you, Kevin, Randy, and Kristen, and thank you to all the caregivers out there supporting the SMA community. Last time you saw me and Melanie, we had asked you to share your team name and where you're from. There are people tuning in from coast to coast.
I want to give a quick shout out to Madison's Militia from Arizona, Anna's Army from San Jose, California, Andy's Army from Florida, the A-Team from Virginia, and Henry's Superheroes from Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Did you know that we have 53 teams registered for this year's virtual walk and roll? That means more than 295 teams participated in a Cure SMA walk and roll this year. How awesome is that?
We currently have 46 people tuned in this morning, so keep sharing to help us reach our goal this weekend. We are trying to get to more than 2,400 views. Next, I want to hear how you are going to celebrate and have participated in walk and rolls. Is this your first year? Are you celebrating your 10th walk anniversary? Share how long you've been walking and rolling in our comments section. Now we're going to check out a few of our teams and how they're celebrating today. Let's head down to Land O'Lakes, Florida, and see Team Andy's Army.
Hi, I'm Audra.
I'm Alan.
I'm Lucy. I'm Will.
And we're the Butler family from Land O'Lakes, Florida. And we are Team Andy's Army. For 12 years now, we have walked in memory of our son Andy, who we lost to SMA in 2009. And in those 12 years, so much has happened. We are so proud that we're in a place where there are 3 treatments for SMA, where there's so much hope for the future. So we're super excited to be walking today as part of the 2020 virtual walk and roll. We're so proud to be part of the Greater Florida chapter of Cure SMA. And most of all, we are proud to be Team Andy's Army. We hope you're gonna join us. We hope you have as much fun as we do walking today. And most of all, we hope that together we can
Cure SMA!
Throughout the past few months, Cure SMA has updated several of our Care Series booklets to include more up-to-date information that helps the SMA community better make decisions about treatment and care. Several of these booklets are now available for download in Spanish, with more on the way. Also, be sure to check out the latest Fall 2020 issue of our Directions magazine. You'll find updates important to the SMA community, original articles, event updates, and more. Check all these publications out now by visiting www.curesma.org/care-series-booklets.
Thanks, Sarah. Today we have with us this morning new teams, old teams, and people just learning about the Cure SMA Walk and Roll.
Shout out to Jacqueline Lakey, who's celebrating her 3rd year of Walk and Roll, and Madison's Militia from Arizona, who's celebrating 12 years. Today, I'm celebrating the Walk and Roll by going on a walk with my family in our neighborhood and enjoying the sunshine we're having here in Chicago. How about you, Megan?
I plan on enjoying from the comfort of my own home by baking cupcakes and frosting them with bright purple and orange.
Make sure to share one with me.
I promise. Now I want to hear how all of you are celebrating from home today. Are you planning a mini walk at the park, a drive-by parade? Tell me how you will celebrate your SMA today so we can share your plans live. But first, let's turn it back over to Sarah.
Thanks, Megan. Wow, we have so many first-time walkers and rollers joining us today. Welcome to the walk community, everyone. We also have several long-time teams joining us today as well. I'm talking about you, Team J. Lou of Maryland, and Princess Tatum's Fierce Fighters from Tennessee. Today, we want to take some time to thank all of the event locations that participated in today's virtual walk and roll. Teams from 10 different event sites, from California to Maryland, have joined forces to make today's event a success. Special thanks to the following event locations for their hard work and dedication: Alabama Walk and Roll, Arizona Walk and Roll, Charlotte Walk and Roll, Chesapeake Walk and Roll, Greater Florida Walk and Roll, Jogging for Joshua 5K Walk and Roll, Louisville Walk and Roll, Nashville Walk and Roll, Raleigh Walk and Roll, Virginia Walk and Roll, and finally the San Diego Walk and Roll. Our volunteers, team captains, walkers, and rollers have worked so hard over the last few weeks and have really made an impact on our mission by fundraising. At the heart of our walk and roll program are our volunteers. We have volunteers that dedicate time every year to help plan events in local areas. We also have committed volunteers that show up every year on event day to help out with registration, paint faces, and so much more. Today, I'm excited to introduce to you Allie from Florida, who's going to share why she supports Cure SMA. Over to you, Allie.
Hello, I'm Allie.
I'm Brian.
I'm Parker. And this is Graham. We live in Royal Palm Beach, Florida, and we are part of the South Florida chapter for Cure SMA. Parker is 5, so we've been a part of Cure SMA for almost 5 years now. He's diagnosed with SMA type 2, so we have joined Cure SMA shortly after Parker was born. There was no medication, there was no anything to help us, but we did have the support of Cure SMA, and we're so thankful for that.
Because of Cure SMA, the research and treatments that have been done have made some breakthroughs and made a huge impact in Parker's life and so many kids.
So thank you so much for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thanks to the Royal family for joining us this morning. We are loving all the comments coming in, so keep it up, everyone. This morning, Ricky and I are proud to have the opportunity to recognize so many members of our community that made today's virtual walk and roll a success. Together, our collective efforts supported SMA research, advocacy, support programs, and care centers. You are making a difference, and the SMA community thanks you.
There are a few special teams and participants that we are excited to recognize today for their dedication to fundraising and team member recruitment. All honorees were based on milestones met as of Friday, November 13th at 7:30 a.m.
First, let's give a round of applause to our top 5 fundraising teams. Congrats to Hammer and Hank the Tank from North Carolina, who raised $18,080. Kevin's Cruisers from North Carolina, who raised $10,255. Carly's Crew from Tennessee, who raised $3,830. Madison's Militia from Arizona, who raised $3,765. And the A-Team from Virginia, who raised $3,215. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Our teams have hard to recruit friends to take part in this non-traditional walk experience. A total of 53 teams and 372 participants have participated in this walk and roll. Congratulations to the teams with the most members. We have Hammer and Hank the Tank from North Carolina with 38 members, Andy's Army from Florida with 24 members, Carly's Crew from Tennessee with 22 members, Anna's Army from Ohio with 20 members, and Madison Militia from Arizona with 18 members. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
The work of each participant registered for the walk and roll is so incredibly important. So this morning, we also want to give a special recognition to our top individual fundraisers. Shout out to Kevin Schaefer from North Carolina, who raised $10,255, Ann Davis from North Carolina, who raised $3,815, Ashley Fussell from Tennessee, who raised $3,460, Kyle Durkowski from Virginia, who raised $2,500, and Tina Lewis from Maryland, who raised $2,030. Thank you to our top 5 individual fundraisers, and thank you to all of our participants that fundraised for the virtual walk and roll.
Each year, new teams join our walks from across the country. This morning, we are happy to recognize our top 5 rookie teams and welcome to you all. We have Team Chelsea from Illinois with $1,060, Anna's Army from Ohio with $1,015, Mighty Maxon from Wisconsin with $945, Karma from Kyle from Arizona with $700, and Team Rohalia from Michigan with $25. Great job. Thanks to all the new teams that joined our virtual walk.
In the weeks leading up to the celebration, teams and participants competed in special fundraising challenges, from participants creating Facebook fundraisers to recruiting the most team members and sending the most emails in 72 hours. We were blown away by the response. A big thank you to all the teams who raised at least $250 during challenge number 5. $250 is enough to fund one newly diagnosed care package, and so many of our teams went above and beyond during this challenge. This makes a real difference for individuals and families, and during this challenge period, our teams raised enough money for 31 care packages. Thank you to all the teams shown on screen who completed this challenge.
Finally, thank you to everyone registered, fundraised, or donated to the walk. We are so grateful for your support, and so is the SMA community. Together, we have raised nearly $100,000. Now, here is a quick message from our national premier sponsor, Biogen. Take it away.
Hi, my name's Leanne, and I'm part of the SMA team here at Biogen. On behalf of the whole team, it's my privilege to extend our sincere congratulations to everyone who was part of Cure SMA's virtual walk and roll events all year long.
Biogen supports Cure SMA's vision to transform the lives of patients with spinal muscular atrophy. We work hard every day at Biogen to support individuals overcome new challenges. And at the same time, we're also pioneering new research to help patients just like you.
Yes, this year's walk and roll events were very different from the previous years in some big ways. But what did not change was a passion among the participants from all over the world to help Cure SMA, help individuals with SMA.
So, to the more than 250 walk and roll teams and the thousands of people who were part of them, congratulations. You walked, you rolled, you ran, and you did all sorts of different things. We are proud to have come together to make this year's walk and roll programs a success all year long. Thank you and happy holidays.
Welcome back, friends. A special thank you to Biogen for their generous support of Cure SMA. I'm having so much fun hearing about what your teams are up to today, and I wanted to share some of those updates with you. Hammering Hank the Tank is walking around their neighborhood today. The A-Team is walking around their favorite local trail. Karma for Kyle is walking around their neighborhood with their red wagon and Cure SMA gear, and Team Addison is going to play at their local park. Make sure to share your pictures with us on Facebook.
We all have different reasons to walk and roll for Cure SMA. I want to hear who you walk for. Leave a message in the comments and you might hear your answer live on screen this morning. Next, let's check out a few of our teams and how they're celebrating, starting in Virginia.
I'm Kyle Durkowski, team captain of Virginia is for Fighters. Our team is spread across 11 states, from Massachusetts to Florida, Texas to Hawaii, but today we walk and roll together to Cure SMA.
Hello everybody, we are the Davis family from Charlotte, North Carolina. Our son Henry here was diagnosed with type 2 SMA right before his first birthday. We have benefited tremendously from Cure SMA, from the welcome packages to the equipment that they have sent to just giving us the support that we need to face this life. Today we are walking for those still with SMA and those who have passed. We are so grateful for everyone in the Charlotte community and abroad for all the support they've given us. And while we can't gather all together this year, we are together in spirit and we look forward to getting back together next year.
Thank you for sharing how you're celebrating. Today, we have another opportunity for you to support the individuals and families living with SMA and the programs that mean so much. Prompt Care has agreed to match all donations made on November 14th and 15th up to $2,500 for the walk and roll. That means your $15 donation can become $30, a $100 donation from your neighbor can become $200, and every dollar donated to the walk and roll today and tomorrow will go twice as far. So we need your help. Tell your family and friends that you need their support today to reach our $2,500 matching gift challenge this weekend. Text walk and roll, that's WALKNROLL to 44321 to quickly get a link to make your gift. Again, text walk and roll to 44321 to make a gift to support the walk and roll, and your donation will go twice as far. If you would like your donation to support a team or participant, add the name in the Dedicate This Gift section. Check out how easy it is. Just pick up your phone and text walk and roll to 44321. Make sure to share this text code with your family, friends, and teammates today to help us complete this challenge. A special thank you to our partner Prompt Care for their support. We thank all of you for your continued support and dedication to Cure SMA. We know that we would not be here today without all of you. And now a message from Robin on behalf of our national premier sponsor, Genentech.
Hello, I'm Robin Banks-Need from Genentech. And on behalf of the entire Genentech team, I want to say how excited and grateful we are to be a part of another amazing Cure SMA virtual walk and roll celebration. We're so honored and humbled to be a part of this vibrant SMA community, and we're so appreciative to Cure SMA for welcoming us to celebrate and to support all virtual walk and rolls happening in homes and communities across this country. We'd like to take this moment to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for welcoming us into this community and for being our North Star in all that we do. Without our inspiration, our collaborators, our teachers, our supporters, and our participants in our clinical trials, we wouldn't be where we are today. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And with that, we wish you lots of fun and success at today's walk and roll. We may all be separated physically, but we're united in our purpose and our passion. So best of luck to all of the walkers and rollers out there today, from our family to yours.
Thank you to Genentech for their support, and thank you to all who have shared who they walk and roll for.
Let's share some of those. We have Jonathan Cooter from Arizona, who walks for Ryan, Sadaran 15, who walks for Anna Herman, Jacqueline Lakey, who walks for her 3-year-old Abram, and Bo Buchanan, who walks for Maddie. Thanks for sharing all of those with us, guys.
We are up to 55 viewers so far, which is amazing. Keep sharing by hitting the share button on whatever platform you're watching from so all your friends can see us on your page and join in the fun.
From those living with SMA to caregivers to healthcare providers, there are many superheroes in the SMA community. Today, we have a very special superhero guest here with us. Are you ready to see who it is? Let's count down for him together. 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone! Coming from your friendly neighborhood, it's me, the amazing Spider-Man. And I'm excited to be here with you this morning for the walk and roll. Every November, I get to celebrate the walk with my friends in Greater Florida. And even though I won't be with them in person this year, I get to celebrate virtually with all of you. In honor of Cure SMA, I'm swinging through your city today. But what are you doing to help Cure SMA? Share your pictures with me on Facebook using the hashtag CureSMA Virtual Walk, or visit events.curesma.org/NovemberWalk and make a donation to be a superhero just like me. Have fun, stay safe, and stay healthy. See you later.
That was awesome. Thanks for joining us today, Spider-Man. Companies, large and small, support Cure SMA's mission, and we are so grateful for their support. Many have personal connections, provide service to the community, and others just want to learn more and help out. We want to take this time to say thank you to all the businesses, big and small, from Arizona to Kentucky, who sponsored today's virtual walk and roll. Thank you to our national sponsors, Biogen, Genentech, and Novartis Gene Therapies. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, Husco and the Outback Bowl. We are so grateful for your dedication and support. Every day, our community reminds us of the importance of our mission here at Cure SMA. No matter what tomorrow brings, Cure SMA is here to support individuals living with SMA and their families. We would not have made it this far in our fight without the invaluable contributions of our researchers, doctors, and families. Together we are, and always will be, stronger than SMA. Now, there are some very special people who want to share just how thankful they are.
Hello everyone, we're part of the Hahn family, Tara, Neely, and Dutch, and we're from Long Beach, California. We became involved with Cure SMA in 2017 when Neely was almost 2 years old and we learned that she had spinal muscular atrophy. We began participating in the Cure SMA walk and rolls to meet other people in our community, and it has given us the opportunity to fundraise, spread awareness, and have fun together. Thank you to all of our friends and family that have supported Neely, the Hans, and others with SMA since the beginning and along the way. Thank you to our SMA community where we have friends there too, and thank you, Cure SMA.
Hi guys, my name is Maggie Moore and my daughter Margot Moore was born in 2017 and she was diagnosed with SMA type 1 at 1 month old. It is so important that foundations like Cure SMA have fundings to new drug pipelines, because the more treatments that are available, the more lives we can save. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Eleanor Bolton. I am 17 years old and I live in Davidson, North Carolina with my family. I have type 3 SMA and my brother Jack has type 2. and we were super excited to receive the Cure SMA care package last summer. Everything in there has been really helpful for us, and I think has been utilized throughout the year. So I'm really appreciative of Cure SMA for sending us the care package.
Hi everyone, I'm Angel Wolf from Phoenix, Arizona. My family and I have been participating in the Walk and Roll as Team Madison's Militia for the past 12 years. The Walk and Roll is an event my family and I truly love and enjoy participating in each and every year. It's so much fun to see families and friends come together and just truly celebrate how far we've come. Currently, we have 32 states that are testing for SMA. And it's more critical now than ever to get these children identified early so that they can begin one of the FDA-approved treatments. Again, enjoy the day, celebrate how far we've come. Thank you.
Hi, we're the Satari family, and we're from Southern California. We've been involved with Cure SMA for 2.5 years. Ariana was diagnosed with SMA type 2 when she was 18 months old. It was an incredibly overwhelming time for us and our family, but at our neurology appointment, our doctor directed us to curesma.org. And from there, our journey began with Cure SMA, because weeks later, we got a package called the Newly Diagnosed Care Package. And for the first time in many months, we felt like we weren't alone.
So we just want to say, thank you.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Keep sharing it with your friends and family so they can join in on the fun today. Keep sharing even after our live stream ends to help raise awareness. Don't forget to use hashtag CureSMA Virtual Walk.
It's almost time for us to walk and roll, but before we do, here's a quick message from our national premier sponsor, Novartis Gene Therapies. Let's do this, Amy Nicole.
Hello, Cure SMA community. I'm Amy Nicole Nyer of Avexis. As you may know, Avexis has been part of Novartis since 2018, and we recently changed our name to Novartis Gene Therapies. While the name of our organization changes, our commitment to patients and their families remains steadfast. Novartis Gene Therapies will continue to focus on the research, development, and manufacturing of gene therapies targeting diseases like SMA. The pioneering initiatives that we are pursuing together with Cure SMA stand to deliver lasting impact for our rare disease community. We'll continue to advance our work on behalf of patients with focus and determination. Our goals in the SMA community are ambitious, and we can only achieve them by working together. We're grateful for your continued commitment and look forward to collaborating on new programs that provide even more promise for more patients. We're excited for our future together. Thank you for your continued partnership to help create a lifetime of possibilities.
Thank you, Amy Nicole. And now's the time you've all been waiting for. Let's walk and roll. We want to see you walking, rolling, and out raising awareness. Share your photos and videos on Cure SMA's Facebook page or email them to fundraising@curesma.org. No matter where you are, we want to see you. Use the hashtag CureSMA Virtual Walk for a chance to be featured on our social media. Thank you for tuning in today, and thank you to everyone who participated in this virtual walk. Don't forget that this weekend only, Prompt Care is matching all donations made to the virtual walk up to $2,500. Help us raise $2,500, and that will be doubled to $5,000. Check out the instructions on the screen to learn more about how to donate and get the word out to your family and friends. From my home here in Chicago to yours, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember that we are all truly stronger together. Don't forget to share your photos and videos of your team's celebration, as we'll be tuning in throughout the day to share those on Facebook. Now, Before we hand things off, we're going to send it over to Carly's crew of Tennessee to kick off the virtual walk and roll. Carly's crew recruited over 25 team members. Way to go. Take it away, y'all.
Okay, let's learn this.
Okay. Dab it up, but they can't get nothing from me. With the time to snap it.
Oh no.
I give up.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I give up. Let's just talk about, why don't we just talk about the walk and roll?
Okay.
You want to talk about the walk and roll? Let's talk about the walk and roll. This is an exciting day. Usually we get all together. Ooh. But this year, of course, we're not able to, so we ask that you go out and walk, go out and roll, go out and do something fun on Saturday, November 14th, and tag us and Cure SMA and share with us how you are getting out and supporting Cure SMA on November 14th. We are so grateful for you guys. Thank you for all that you do, and thanks for all of our Carly's crew, and we'll see you on social media, virtually, and walk on, roll on, have fun, and Cure SMA. Thanks, guys.
Bye.